What's up, you guys? This is Doug, aka Cooking with Doug from YouTube. And I'm so excited to tell you about this app, this Anchor app, which, by the way, is free. All you have to do is go to Google Play or iTunes and type in Anchor and download it. It's for free. I've always wanted to podcast, but it just seemed a little intimidating, with special software and special mics and headphones. You don't even need all that. You could do that, but you don't even need all that. I did all my podcasts through my cell phone or tablet. No extra mics, no extra headphones, no nothing. So I think that's completely awesome. And what I tell my members and subscribers also, not only can you find me on this platform, but for free, Anchor also shares your podcast you do here on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and many others. And did I mention, if you have enough people that listen to your podcast, you can even get paid. So why fry when you can shake and bake? Cooking with Doug is out. Welcome, everybody, again. This is Cooking with Doug with another episode of Kitchen Gadget Talk. And today we have the lovely HunchoVB in the house.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Yes. I'm glad you can make it. So before we begin, why don't you just go ahead and introduce yourself and any, social media you got going on before we even begin.
Okay, I have a HunchoVB cooking channel where I do all types of gadgets with the Ninja Foodie, all types of air fryers. I even do the Traeger grill, the pellet grills, and the Blackstone's griddles. So, I do just about a lot of different cooking gadgets.
Okay.
And I'm on Instagram as HunchoVB. And I also have a Facebook group. It's Ninja Foodie and Air Frying 101 Recipes and Tips.
Oh, wow.
So, I try to cover the gamut.
I see that. Okay. And that's HunchoVB. That's V as in Victor, P as in Paul guy. Oh, V as in Victor, B as in basketball, right?
Right.
Okay, gotcha. So just to everybody know, I'm already subscribed to her, so I don't have to type it in. So anyway, so for the audience, how did you get your name, HunchoVB?
Okay, well, I have been on YouTube for a long time. I had a career in IT, and I got the name because people were calling me, say, well, you're the head honcho, you got to make decisions.
Oh.
So when I tried to get the name Honcho spelled H-O-N, I couldn't get it.
Okay.
So then I put H-U-N-C-H-O, and then I added the VB for my first and last initials of my name. So that's how I came up with HunchoVB.
I see that. Okay. Interesting. and how did you, so you're IT, which is good. So I'll be calling you, now that I know that, I'll be giving you a call randomly. How did you get your start on YouTube?
I got my start on YouTube. Photography is my hobby.
Oh.
And when I was working, I was always taking videos, although that was not my job. But always taking videos of parties or anything that was going on at work. And then I would set it to music. So you would see a lot of still shots with segments of video set to music.
Okay.
And then I decided that I was in such a fast-paced job. I decided that when I retired, that was going to be it for me in IT. I didn't want anyone to bother me about IT because I had just, it was just so fast paced.
Dang it.
So I said when I retired, I wanted to do something that was going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I went into the kitchen.
Okay.
And so that's how I got started with cooking and the YouTube.
All right. So what do you think was your first video of what gadget you think you used?
I think the first video was with the air fryer.
Oh, okay. So you think so this was what? 2015, 16, 17? When do you think this was?
17. I haven't been cooking that long on YouTube.
Okay. Didn't know.
Because I haven't been retired that long. So yeah, it was about 17.
How long have you been retired?
I retired in 2014.
Okay.
But I was still, although I was retired, I was still busy doing other things. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So in your videos, let's say, what kind of gadgets do we expect you to, like in 2019, if I was to ask you, like, oh, you make YouTube videos, what gadgets would I expect to see in your latest videos?
You're going to expect to see anything that comes out that's new. I'm a gadget person.
Okay.
Whether it's cooking or otherwise, I'm just known as a gadget person. So I'll just because it's out and it's new, I'll just go and get it.
Okay. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. So,
and I've been eyeing your June oven, but
yeah, you don't want to dip into the retirement to get that, right? It taxed the mess out of you. Yeah, I hear you. June is awesome though. Yeah, but put some aside, you'll get it. Yeah. And by the way, I'll be doing later, the last week of this month or later this month, I'll be doing a giveaway. They're actually giving me an oven to give one of you guys to get a chance to win one for free. So look out for that. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. So, all right. So you like gadgets. So go ahead and run down and give me your, I won't say give me a top 5 or 6 or more gadgets that you would recommend.
Okay. The first on the list would be my Ninja Foodie.
Okay.
I think that gadget is awesome. Then I have the Gourmet Cake Baker. You don't see me doing a lot of videos with that one, but I really like that gadget because it's one that you could just take your flour, anything you're going to use to bake a cake, throw it into this Gourmet. It's almost like set it and forget it. Throw it in the Gourmet, put the top on, set the time, and you walk away. And then when you come back, you have a full cake that all you have to do is ice.
Wow. Okay.
I love that thing.
That's awesome.
Okay, so then I have the my newest gadget is the Kasori air fryer. I kind of like that one.
The 5.8, okay, the black one. Yeah, okay, that's nice.
And then I have the DeLonghi multi fryer.
Mm-hmm. You have the DeLonghi, the big one, or the small
big one?
Oh, okay.
Let's see what else. And I would say my Instant Pot, but I don't use it that much anymore because I do everything with the Ninja Foodie.
Right. Now, I always ask people this, and just for the viewers and this just for acknowledgement. I mean, just if you were to compare the Ninja Foodie pressure cooking to an Instant Pot, which I guess is considered the top pressure cooker out there, just standalone pressure cooker, right? So how would you compare the Ninja Foodie pressure cooking to the Instant Pot?
It's the same.
Okay. That's what that's what I feel as well when I use it. I don't see much difference. Some say the Foodie actually comes to pressure faster, but I don't sit there and time how fast it comes to pressure either. It's okay. I don't. Okay. So cool. All right. Cool. So you have some questions for me, you were saying.
I sure do. All right, Doug. What is the craziest thing you've ever eaten?
Oh. Well, that ain't going to be too crazy for me because I don't eat crazy. Let's see. What is the craziest thing you've ever eaten? Oh. Well, that ain't going to be too crazy for me because I don't eat crazy. Well, that ain't going to be too crazy for me because I don't eat crazy. I would have to say between deer meat and frog legs. I guess frog legs. I had frog legs.
Okay.
That's the craziest thing. It might not be crazy to some people. Shout out to my folks in South Carolina, but I that's not something I'd probably. It did taste like chicken a little bit, but I won't eat it again.
All right. I have another question.
Okay.
Okay. If you could have a celebrity cook-off,
Ooh.
who would you compete against?
I don't. Oh man, that's a good one. I don't. Celebrity cook-off. Huh. Celebrity cook-off. I don't really watch those things, but I guess who can cook? I guess off the top of my head, it would be Steph Curry's wife. Because I think she's awesome. So I would just like to be around her anyway. But off the top of my head, that her. But I mean, probably because I don't watch people that cook like that. Well, actually, you know what? What's that lady? I can't remember her name. She makes accessories like knives and stuff like. What is her name?
Rachel Ray?
Yeah. I guess I'll try my luck with her. She's fun. Her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What would you consider your signature dish?
Ha! My signature dish. I don't even know because I just like to cook. I don't think I have a well, to people I guess it might be a signature dish, but to me I just like to cook. So it would have to be between baby back ribs and pot roast. A lot of people like my mac and cheese. Mm-hmm. But my signature well, it's not a dish, but I make a mean caramel macchiato in my Ninja coffee machine and blender. A lot of people come over for that one. But I would say baby back ribs, I guess.
Okay. What got you into cooking?
Just life. I got more bills and more. I guess when I moved into my house, I'm not renting anymore. Money got a little tighter, and I couldn't. Before I moved into my house in 2006, I could afford to just go out and just eat everywhere, anywhere, every day. It didn't matter. But as I got my house, bills, and then of course I moved in with the mother of my child, and now I went from 1 to like 4. So, things got a little tighter, and I was like, I hate cooking on the stove. I don't know how to cook on the stove, but I like gadgets. I love electronics, so why not try and it's faster cooking on there, so why not try it that way? So that's what got me into it. And it's one person. I was just doing it for fun because like I said, everybody knows I had an electronics channel that wasn't that popular. So I think what my channel is you have electronic side. You have an electronic geek that's cooking. So that's the gist of my channel. So since my electronic channel failed, this is the best it's gonna get for me, I guess. So yeah, so that's how I got it. But it's fun though. It's fun. I never thought. Even this morning, somebody said, we made your recipe. My family loved it. I mean, stuff like that. I never thought. If I would have looked at that message, 15 years ago, I'd be like, nah, that ain't talking about me. So yeah, it's just awesome.
Okay, what would you consider your favorite food?
Well, I love food, man. So I guess Jamaican food would be my favorite, but I love me some Italian. I like Italian. I like pastas. I like, but I guess Caribbean food would be my favorite, but I just love food. I love Southern food too. When I moved down to North Carolina, I mean, New York makes Southern food, but there ain't nothing like having Southern food from down south, man.
That's right.
It's just a completely different. So I would honestly say, because I grew up on Caribbean food, I would say Southern food right now, if you really had to ask me, because it's intriguing. Because a lot of the stuff that I eat now, I've eaten for the first time when I moved down south. So it's I would say Southern food, because it's, I haven't eaten all of it yet, and I'm still learning how to cook some of it, and it's the most exciting right now. And a lot of people like Southern food too, even people in New York, or even Caribbean people. There's some they like to cook Southern, certain dishes too. So it's cool.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it for my questions.
Cool. Well, let me ask you. Well, good. Well, let me ask you this: what, like, when you watch YouTube, right? Because you have people watching you, but when you watch YouTube and you want to watch what you watch, because YouTube is like TV nowadays. Who are some of the YouTubers that you watch?
Okay.
Or subscribe to?
I watch Cooking with Doug.
Wow. Of course, right? Who?
Yeah, Miss Brazil. That's my girl.
Oh yeah, and I'm having her next. She's next on the podcast. I'm gonna have her next.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And I watch Booger 500.
Of course.
And Ellen with the desserts.
Oh yeah. She be killing the desserts. Yeah.
And I can't leave out Ray Mac Kitchen and Grill.
Man, he is blowing it up, man.
I know.
He is killing it. Shout out to Ray Mac one time.
That's right.
Cool. Some of the people I listen to, let me look through my list here. I listen to, the Happy Whisk.
Right.
That's my girl. Shout out to Ivy one time. I listened to, of course, Booger 500 US. Let's see. Let me scroll. Miss Brazil, of course. What's this guy? Sam. What's this guy? Sam the Cooking something. What's this? Sam the Cooking guy? Yeah, I listen to him. He's pretty cool. Like, if I ever get big, I like to get big his way. Oh, Amy Learns to Cook, of course. Of course, HunchoVB. Yeah, Ray Mac. I watch him. A couple other Tiny Home Cooking. Shout out to Shirley one time. I'll give one more. There's so many, man. I'm just scrolling. I'm just trying to pick like who I really. Oh, there's one that I really. Oh, Ellen. I watch her, but who's? There's one that I really want to shout out that really inspires me. Where the heck is she? She is Mel's Simple Meals, of course. Where is she? She's like so awesome. Like, she gives me inspiration because she blew up so fast. Like, I mean, I think I commented, like, she had like 20,000 subscribers. And then like 2 weeks later, she had like 80. And then 2 weeks later, she had like 100. I'm like,
oh, wow.
Wow. And she, she just cooks on the stove. Like, it's not even, that's where she, and why I subscribe to her, because I love her voice. What is her name? Home. Yeah, In the Kitchen with Gina Young.
I've seen her, yes.
Yeah, she sounds like Janet Jackson when she talks. So, it's so funny. People say they like my voice, so I guess I'm one of those fans. I like her voice. That's why I subscribe. I just like if I could just like have no screen and just have her voice, it's just soothing to me. I don't know why. People say that about me, so I guess I understand what they're saying, which is a little weird that people find that I need to do other videos then. Maybe I need to just talk to people so they can listen to shout out to everybody that like my voice. All right. So, let me see. All right. So yeah, that's about it. We got 18 minutes. I didn't want to go longer than 20. So is there anybody that you would like to shout out, in the groups or, personally or whatever? I
just want to shout out to my family, anyone that follows me know that I went through a terrible time of being really sick,
Oh,
and my
yes.
family has
Yes.
been there to help me
Yes.
and has nursed me back to good health so I can get back in the kitchen and cook up all this good food.
Yes, yes. And I said a few prayers for you. I remember that time because it was a shock. I remember there was a time I was like, well, I don't see Honcho anywhere. And the next thing you know, I saw a video of you in the hospital, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate your prayers. Yeah.
So I'm glad you're back though, because you never know these days, right?
That's right.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, it was awesome having you. Let me see.
And
Let me see if I could squeeze a question out of you before I go. Let me ask you this: what is your go-to recipe? What are you? If someone was in your kitchen, I was around your family, and you was in the bathroom, and I just had your family in the kitchen, and I said, "What's Honcho's best recipe or best meal, best dinner or best whatever?" What do you think your family would say?
Potato salad. Don't give out the recipe.
Oh, if you tell us, you're gonna have to kill us.
Yeah.
I hear you, man. I had some killer recipes that came through my house, and some of these chicks was like, man, you better not post nothing about this on your video, because if I see my recipe, you're dead, and then I'm gonna sue you in hell. I was like, wow. I said, well, I guess I won't be doing anything with that. Well, also, Honcho, it's been a pleasure. And guys, all the listeners out there, go on YouTube and subscribe to HunchoVB. She's awesome. She's a friend, and I appreciate all of the love she gives my channel. When I do a video, she always comments and likes the videos and stuff, and I do vice versa. So it's a big family around here. So that I look at her as YouTube fam. So definitely support her. She's awesome. And thank you for being on my podcast.
And thanks for having me.
No problem. I'll catch you in the groups.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.